Hey everybody, this is Robius5991 here, bringing you a competitive Halo 4 Forge map showcase. So today's map is entitled Metra, and it has been submitted to us by ManKill258. So it is a larger scale, so therefore big team competitive map based on the canvas of Forge Island. It has a rather unique theme to it. I mean, you're going to notice the aesthetics, rather than being blocky as you notice in a lot of competitive maps, have a weird curvature to them. So right here's a bit of an overview of the entire map. It is color coded, so that does work out great for callouts if you're working with a rather competitive team. So this is one last little overview of the area before I start off. So this is a little bit of gameplay footage of me. Once again, I always like to advocate that jetpacks are always great on the majority of these maps because they do allow you to traverse different areas a little faster than certain players. Right here's a little bit of gameplay of me trying to fight off red team, and rather happy with this because I managed to eliminate a rocket individual without being killed. And as we progress here, you're going to see this is red area. I'm going to show you this part first. It kind of has a winding path that leads to the very back, and then a central platform right here. It has the central platform kind of has the best line of sights to both the left and the right. However, they are rather limited. You have these different bridges that'll lead you to multiple different sectors, I should say. And it really gives you a lot of options on where you want to run on this map. There's a few little areas that you can do these kind of sprint jumps to access, while the majority of them are, basic pathing that you can follow. So the red area will kind of control the north of the map, you're going to notice. So it kind of spans over this entire part, and the map is divided in the center by gold, and then blue will be taking the southern part of the map. So right here you can see this is one last little overview of the red section. Over here we're going to move on to blue, which is on the opposing side, like I said, divided by yellow. Blue and red are actually symmetrical to one another exactly. And in a sense, technically speaking, the map is symmetrical if you were to cut it in half. So you're going to notice that afterwards, although the design from side to side is not necessarily the same, they do reflect each other depending on what angle you're looking at it. So once again, this is exactly the same as you saw on red base, only this time over on blue. So you can notice this little pathway here, a lot of different cover points that you can use if you're trying to move your way up the map. There are some little more open areas for more combat, while some slightly smaller ones that allow for better traversing. So right here is a bit of gameplay of me with a saw. I was doing pretty well with that. That was a personal ordnance that I managed to pick up at some point. And I always really like to use those kind of weapons. So there's a little bit more saw gameplay in this video, I believe, because that is definitely my weapon of destruction for this game. So as we progress our way over here, you're going to see this is yellow area. So this is one of the structures here. They act as a massive line of sight breaker, dividing red and blue kind of in the center, as I mentioned earlier. It's a very cool design. It looks a little bit Forerunner-ish while also being its own unique style. And right here is the opposing side's yellow building, which has kind of a more rounded theme than the other, which had a pointed theme. But once again, these structures actually play a role in the gameplay, as you're going to notice. It acts as a good point to hold if you're trying to hold the different corridors, while also offering the man cannons to launch you back either into red or blue base, as you can see here. So overall, it actually does play a good element in the map's gameplay itself. So over here we're going to follow through into one last little run through, just to give you guys an idea. This map is really fluid to just run through. That's what I really enjoyed. The fact being that if you're being chased by an enemy, you can just do what I'm doing right here. Is just kind of sprint across the map, try to launch yourself into any corner you can, just try to avoid them, try to head right into them if you prefer. If you happen to have a good weapon, this is a good map to kind of chase enemies down as well. It leads to some very interesting gameplay and rather consistently enjoyable. Anyways, these are all the players I want to thank for helping us test out this map. ManKill is actually the leader of the MK25 clan, so I'm going to link their YouTube channel right here. Definitely go check them out. This has been Robius5991 here with OnlineKnights. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to submit your own maps to us, please be sure to check the video entitled The Honorary Knight System, which will be linked at the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.